Ringtone volume 0%.
6:37 in the morning. Welcome to X Visionary. Okay, so this is my uh, first video that I'm going to show you what a blind person is doing every morning of his life. Siyempre, dili ko pwede magbisikleta. Sa gawas, maligsan ta. So that's what I'm doing to to maintain our healthy body. Medyo healthy tummy na ta. Okay. So for about 2 years, I've been doing this. So I maintain the 56 kilos, 52 to 56 kilos of weight. Ah, kapoy og maintain. Kaya siyempre, lami kay kaon og nindot kay ng mga pagkaon, pero maintain man ta sa ato ang timbang. Okay. By the way, this morning, good morning again to all the viewers out there. Welcome again to X Visionary. Okay, our topic for this morning are 5 things you have to consider to have at your house during COVID-19. I know this is already gas-gas na issue because we've been uh, in COVID for more than a year. I think next month, February, that will be a year already. It's an anniversary of COVID-19 here in our country. Okay, but that's not what we will be talking about. We will be talking about here are the 5 things you need to have at home. Okay, as a blind person, you have to exercise. That's not one. Okay, okay. Sustainability. As the founder of the Green Club, I really propose this to all the people in the world to have these 5 things at home. Number one is something that relieves stress. Okay, I know because we're imprisoned at our own backyard, we are feeling depressed, frustrated, lonely, sad. We feel that we are like cornered. So what we have to do is to make sure that we are sustainable even if we are locked down. We are we're undergoing lockdown. Okay, anyway, you can adjust this to something like very heavy or very very fast, but I will just go to moderate because I am talking to you right now. Okay, number one is a stress reliever. At home, you need to have something that will relieve your stress. What is that? Okay, many of our neighbors right now are cultivating flowering plants. They're also cultivating some other ornamental plants. In fact, we discovered that kanang gigabi-gabi, or I don't know that, the gabi-gabi, some lilies are now considered a very expensive plant because of that. So the first thing of the 5 things you need to have at home is ornamental plants. Part of your uh, release of depression and stress. Okay, number one. Okay, number two. By the way, I will be exercising for the next 30 minutes. It's 6:41. I started at 6:37, so I still have a lot of time to talk. Okay, now number two is of course we need to have something that could help us during the emergency situation. Like for example, if we have cough, if browses, we need to have first aid. And let's go back again to plants. So I'm referring to herbal medicinal plants. So what you are going to do is to plant herbal medicinal plants at home. Okay, that's number two. Number two that you need to have at home during COVID. Number three. Number three is actually one of the most essential, which is your vegetable garden. If you're a Filipino, you should know the song Bahay Kubo. And in Bahay Kubo, there are 18, if you don't know that. Some of you did not count anymore the numbers of available plants being featured in that song. There are 18, I think, vegetables and spices on that song, Bahay Kubo. You just sing Bahay Kubo and then plant all the plants, vegetables that are being so tiresome, so tiring, but well, this is what we have to do. We need to put effort so that you can get what you want, which is a healthy body. Next, vegetables. It's nice to have vegetable garden at home because imagine if you have something to cook. You just get tomato, um, garlic, or uh, or onions on your or ginger on your backyard. Where you will not spend money and you will not go to the market anymore to go with the crowded places to buy those things, just to have delicious food to be offered to you on your meal, right? So you just have to plant it on your doorstep. Okay, that's one. Number three. Number four, if you're fan of chicken, then go ahead. You visit a store, Agribit Supplies or something like that. They're selling chicken or chicks. Okay, and buy 5 chicks. After 45 days, they can be ready to eat. You cannot eat that instant, of course. You have to feed them, grow them, and then you have to buy feeds. You have to take good care of them. You have to also to clear the area where you're going to put those chicken or chicks, and make sure that you cannot disturb the nose of your neighbors. Otherwise, you will not die because of COVID. You will die because of your neighbors very angry due to the smell of those stinky chicks. Okay? Then you can also use the space in your backyard with your some fence. You buy what's this? A cage. Pigeons. Pigeons are also available. Their eggs are quite nutritious than the chicken eggs. So you can have quail eggs also. But it will take, I think, 3 to 4 months to breed or to grow them and let them lay eggs. And after that, that's number 3. And sorry, number 4. Okay, just a quick review. Number 1, you need to have botanical garden. Number 2, herbal medicinal plants. Number 3, vegetable garden. Number 4, livestock. Okay, cow, dinosaur. If you'd like to have a crocodile at your backyard, go ahead. If you can eat that, go ahead. You can use the skin to create bags and eat the meat. But I know that's very impossible. That's scary. Okay, the fifth one is you need to have innovation. Do not rely on the I have this in my mind, the off-grid, the word off-grid. Be off-grid. Since we are talking about lockdown, you need to understand the word off-grid. What is off-grid or off-gridding? It means to say that you can be independently survive without the need of electricity or the need of power from the source, from the provider. You can have solar, you can use solar energy, you can have a turbine and air. If it's strong wind on your area, you can have your own windmill. I think it's already available online. You can have that on your roof and then install that and let some electrician to do that stuff, some batteries. It will charge your battery, and during the time that there's no power, you can have your electricity. If it's you are in the coastline or on the mountain range, where winds are strong, so you can have that. But if you're also on places like an open area, you can buy solar panels and some solar things which will be used to charge your battery, and then this battery will also provide your electricity during the time when this power will be interrupted by some, sometimes people are not going to repair the posts anymore because they're also afraid of COVID. And another thing are what? There's also what we call innovations of other things you have at home. You can use some recycling. Okay, you can recycle materials to be used at home. Put those garbage to something useful. So that's number 5. So those 5 things you need to have at home. Okay, time check. 6:49. I'm still about 8 minutes here and I'm already sweating and I'm catching my breath already. I still have about 20 minutes more to go exercising. Well, I have my the people in our house are already coming down. They just arrived. We will be doing some works outside here, the city, performing some jobs. Okay, so I think that would be all for this. Aside from the 5 things that you have to do and to have in your house during COVID, you also need to have to exercise. Don't forget to exercise. Make sure that yourself is well. Then your house is ventilated. You are healthy. You're sweating at least once in a while, 3 times a week. 28 steps, 1 calorie, or biking 30 minutes a day or whatever. So you can buy motorcycles just like this, stationary bikes, so that you will just stay at home and be safe from COVID. Okay, so if you have any comment regarding this post of mine, go ahead, just write a comment on the comment section below, and don't forget to click like, subscribe, and if you haven't yet, do subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and till next time, bye bye. And